Alright, welcome back, ladies and gents. We're back in the flight deck here at Charleston. We're going to be operating Flight 384 with service to Washington National. And since I'm remembering this time, I should go over to the flight recorder if I can find where it is. I know it's around here somewhere. Did we bug out again? Yep. I hate that it does that. I don't know what's causing that. Oh, here it is. So we're going to be 384. Bingo. And let's go ahead and order up a fuel truck here. We'll go ahead and reset the sim brief. There we go. So, bring up Navigraph for you. So we'll take a look here. Flight, sorry, 364. My bad. Not 384. 364. Service to Washington National. This says 29, but we're going up to 27 today. So come over here and set that.
Please don't load the aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
Oh, there is a landing. Whoopsies. 27,000 feet. It's in bar, so I don't know. We'll just right about there. We'll just leave it. Alright, so that's doing that thing where it bugs out on me again. I hate that. You got a fuel truck here, yes or no? It's gonna freeze. Please come back and don't crash. There we go. Yep, we got a fuel truck. Alright, we're gonna go back inside. There we go. Oh, it's doing that thing again. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be tankering an extra 4,000 pounds. So we're taking 14.4 with us. There we go. And our zero fuel weight is going to be 57,100. Alright, that's that. .9. Not sure what that relates to into the trim, but oh well. Anyway, so why? I don't believe I ordered you. Preferred if you left my airplane alone. Anyway, so that's that. Here's our flight plan. We're going BKW and not Trups 4. And actually now we're going BKW. We're flying outbound of the Charleston VOR. We're going to blast off runway 05 and do a left turn right around. Sorry, correction. Right turn around. And join the 096 outbound radial on the Charleston VOR. Or sorry, 091 outbound radial on the Charleston VOR. And that'll get us on this track heading towards the CSN Casanova VOR. Once that little marker that I've got marked there is our top descent. Then once we reach Casanova, we'll fly outbound to 096 and intercept the ILS for runway 01 into Washington National. Sorry, was not Reagan back then. Holy jeez. All right. So let's get Navigraph out of here. You don't need to see that. I hate that. Wait, what? What the hell? What are you doing? I didn't request pushback. Yeah, I didn't. What are you doing? I don't know what the hell that was. I'd appreciate it if it didn't do it again. Well, that was interesting. Anyway, we're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. We got our fuel on board, so seatbelt sign coming on. We'll just pretend passengers are boarding, because that. Gross. Alright, let's get the airplane set up. So, Charleston VOR, which should be 117.4, I do believe. Yeah. Got that popped in to nav 2, so we'll select nav 2. We're going to be doing a 091 outbound. Fly that outbound. Alright, Casanova VOR is next up on the chopping block, and that is 16.3. And we'll just line that up because it's going to be 091 on the inbound as well. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 091, and then it'll be up to 093. Oh, I screwed it up. 17.4. 16.3. There we go. Boom, we're all set up. Set this up for the departure. Go to heading mode. Set our heading of 052. Come on. There we go. That should do it. Right about there's runway heading. Guess we can just boogie on around here in a minute. So yeah, fuel's on board. Passengers are boarding. Seatbelt signs are on. All that looks kosher. Let's go ahead and figure out what our thrust index is going to be. So looking at the chart here, we're at... Stand by. 950 feet, so basically 1,000. And we're going to be using full takeoff thrust, so we're going to plan on that accordingly. Temperature currently is just under 0, so 1,000 feet, 170. That's what we're going to boogie out at. Yep, 170. So that's set. That's all good to go. To our welcome on board. We don't have a thing for that. That's fine. Cargo doors can get closed. Set the parking brake. Let's see that. Chocks can go away. We're on APU power. We're set to go. We're using flaps 11, which will give us V1 VR of 133 and V2 of 138. That's good. Let's come out the back here. Door closed. Alright, doors closed into the flight deck, and the flight deck door can get closed and locked. We're all buttoned up, door lights are out, anti-collision light come on, and before start checklist. No smoking, seatbelt sign is on, instruments synced and cross-checked. Fuel is good. Radars, radar, and transponder set and can come on. TTC switches are on takeoff. Rudder and aileron trims. We're gonna go with about 4 units nose up. Let's try that. That's set, and thrust index of 170 is set. So clear for, that is the 4-star checklist complete. Clear for start. Anti-collision lights are on. Boost pumps are coming on now. Still no fuel in the center tank, so we don't have to worry about it. And start pressure is checked. So, or I should say, is checked. Get good pressure. So, starter master on. And I'll start 1, then 2. High pressure rotation. Right about there is 20. Start, igniters, and fuel. Alright, and all the way up we go. There's the generator. Cool, we're good. She's stable. Starting number 2. Got high pressure rotation. There it is. Start. Igniters, fuel. TGT rising. Right about there's 40. Go to full run position. Go for the igniter and starter to cut out, which it does. Boom. Pack comes back on. We're just about stabilized. Good to go there. APU gen coming off. APU air coming off. Overspeed, and I'll shut it down. Power off. Left pack coming on. Duct pressure coming up. Propede's coming on. Anti-ice is going to auto. We're all set up. Flaps coming to 11. Arm the lift dumpers. Gust lock can come off. And we're set to go. Reset the master warning. Set the bugs. We're set for the outbound and all that. Taxi light can come on. Alright, we'll set this up to 27,000, because I forgot. Right, there it is. Cool, so, if I can break off, let's rip it to the right. APU is fully shut down now. Nice, quick, and easy. That's what I like about this airplane. Alright, let's go ahead and do the F checklist. Warning door lights are out. APU air is off. Electrical generators on and checked. Starter master switch can now come off. Air conditioning and pressurization both on and set. Anti-ice auto. Pitot heat's on. High pressure fuel valve levers are open. And flight control lights are all out. That is the F-start checklist complete. Hold short here for a minute while we get situated. Go ahead and set the park brake. Get all the lights on. Go and get the yaw damper on. Alright, taxi takeoff checklist. Yaw damper on for flight controls. Go full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. That's incorrect. Flaps are 11 set. Stabilizer trim 4 units up set. Lift dumpers armed and ready. Alright. Control cabin door is locked and takeoff data and briefing is complete and reviewed. APU is off and flight attendant advisory is completed. Transponder is on. We're good to go. Taxi takeoff checklist complete. Parking brake released. Let's bring her up here. We'll flip around and depart. And on this takeoff, we're just pushing the throttles all the way up to their stops. We're pretty light, but this is a short runway, and we're at a bit of altitude, so. On departure, we'll just immediately make that right turn, intercept the outbound radial, and call it good enough. Weather radar can go on to weather. Alright, let's boogie. Gear up. Alright, we'll immediately make that right turn. Bring those flaps up to 6. That's the TTC switches to climb. Come on. Oh, hello. That's an interesting angle. Get that under control. I will immediately go to VOR look mode. Flaps up. Getting a little turbulent up here now. I'm going to go ahead and employ the help of the autopilot. We're set to intersect the beam. That should start coming in any second now. Yep, we'll hit beam mode. That should intercept momentarily. We'll pitch down a little bit, get some speed on us. Get up to about 250 knots. There's beam mode. Just confirm that it went, which it did. Bring this back to the D10 so we don't fry them. Our TGT was getting a little spicy there. Bring this back to a more reasonable climb rate. Speed's on the rise. Continue down a little more. Alright, no smoking sign can come off. Numbers are reset, all that's good. After takeoff checklist, no smoking is off, landing gears up, flaps are up. Air conditioning and pressurization is set, and we are pressurizing. Lift uppers are in, and TTC switches are in climb. That is the after takeoff checklist complete. Still not accelerating like I'd like. Forward a little bit more. This aircraft is quite a handful. That should help us out a little bit. Now we'll just accelerate to 270. There's 10,000, so all the lights can come off. Come on, airplane, accelerate. Basically make it level off, go from there. Alright, there's 270, IAS mode. Now we should shoot up like a rocket. I'll see you guys when we hit 18. We just passed 18,000, so let's set standard. And all the lights are already off and everything, so we're set. Up to cruise we go. And it's pretty smooth, so we can finally kick the seatbelt sign off. Alright folks, we're just about to cross over our top of descent here, so we'll go ahead and dial this down to our ILS intercept altitude of 2,500 feet. Same time here, we'll hit pitch mode, pull the throttles back, we'll start dialing this thing down. Sorry, wrong way. Whoops. Yeah, we want to dial it down to about 18,500 feet per minute. Sorry, 1,800. 1,850 feet per minute. That's what we're doing. And I had to turn the seatbelt sign back on because, yeah, it's starting to get pretty darn bumpy here. Not too much. Want to hold about Mach 0.7, so we'll just continue to bring the throttles back a little bit. Well, I got it set right where I want it. Continue to bring the throttles back. Right about there should do. Down we go. As we reach 18,000, I'll come back to you. Alright, there we are passing 18,000, so we're going to dial up 3051. And winds are currently calm. We're still ascending like we should be. Go ahead and increase our percent just a little bit. We're below 10,000 now. I got all the lights and stuff on already. I was a little bit high on the approach. My calculations were off, so I'm just doing a little loop-de-loop here. Help me get down. Now we're set up. At a more appropriate altitude here, so I'm going to increase the angle. We'll go flap 6 and add a bit of thrust. And we'll gauge beam mode. power. Actually, heading mode, yep. Switch over to nav 2.
2500.
Should be our ILS. Gauging height mode. We're a little low now, but that's fine. Go flaps 11. Set up for a perfect intercept for the ILS. Get that speed brake in here. Lift dumpers are armed. Boom, we're set up. Get a little bit more juice. Wait for that localizer to come alive. Less juice on the throttle. So the maneuver I did there was a little dramatic, but got the job done. Got our runway there. As soon as that starts to move, right there, boom, lead mode. Now we're gonna move for the intercept. Next notch of flaps. Got our bugs and everything set. And I'm going to take over manual control of the airplane. Just because we're high. At about 10 DME out. Go ahead, arm glide slope auto. Okay, give it a little bit of juice now. Just a little below glide slope. A little above the glide slope, sorry. Apologies. And we're way off to the right. Even though it's the same, we're low, we're definitely, or even though it's the same, we're high, we're definitely low. And she's gonna freeze a little bit, that's fine. Come on, you got it. Freeze. Do it. Don't crash on me now. There we go. Hate that it does that. Alright, just gonna drop the gear. Down the flaps. Make sure our lift dumpers are armed, which they are. Go to takeoff mode.
1000.
TTC. Wonderful. Now completely shot through our localizer. And I always let the airplane get ahead of me. That's my own fault. Still getting used to this airplane. It's radically different than any modern airliner. There we go. Alright, landing gear 4 green. Flaps are set. And lift dumpers are on. TTCs are in takeoff. We're good to go. I am by no means an expert in this aircraft, if you can't tell.
Flight slow.
Floater as always. A little bit rough. Alright, and we're down. Eventful as always. Flight director can come off. It's gonna clean up, flaps up. Spoilers and lift dumpers coming in. Lift dumpers are disarmed. Exit the runway here. Welcome to Washington, D.C., folks. Alrighty. Got the flaps coming up and all that. Landing lights can come off and get retracted. Strobe light off. Transponder can come off. Come up here. If it'll let me. Get the APU started. And anti-ice can come off. Probe heat can come off. Alrighty. Gust lock can come on. Into the gate we go. It's going to be late afternoon here. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the exit light off. Go into this gate here. We'll just ignore these modern, newfangled airliners. They don't really exist, they're just a figment of our imagination. You, sir, out of my way. You are a curse upon this land. Bye-bye. Get run over. Alright, there we are. Parking brake. Coming on. Up to the overhead. Generator on. APU air on. Back left off. Or back one, I should say. And goodbye, engines. Here goes the generator. Scares me every time. It's a really loud plop. Got dampers off. Flight controls are all coming off. Or depressurizing, I should say, the hydraulics. Fuel pumps coming off. Seatbelt signs off. Anti-collision lights are coming off. Doors coming open. Jacks coming on. External power we connected. Doors open. Jetway configuration. Jetway's coming out. Cargo doors coming open. Request deboarding. Alright. That's all fine and dandy. Come on. Stop freezing on me. Yep. Yeah, you're unhappy, I know. There we go. Get that cockpit door open. And it's gonna freeze again. There we go. Now we can get the lights on here. Jetway has decided it no longer wants to exist. That's fine, I guess. I'm up to the overhead here. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to external power. 115, 400 cycle, just or thereabouts. That's good. Switch on over to that. Get the APU air off. That'll shut off this pack. We'll get the generator off and shut down the APU. See, it's shutting down there, and power off. Good stuff. That's us on external power. Oh, whoops! Frying the grounds crew. Oh no, it's on standby. Or no, it wasn't. Now it is. Whoops. Alright, so here we are. Washington National. Welcome. Just gonna do that thing. Sorry for the constant flashes. Anyway, here we are. Enjoy. And so that's it for the 50 subscriber double feature special. Again, thanks for all those who have liked, commented, and subscribed, just engaged and watched. It means a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And we should be continuing this trip next week. And we are heading to Roanoke. Alright, see y'all.